Keshya. Can you see me? Hello people of the internet, it is I, Keshya. Today I'm going to be hopping on that YouTube bandwagon and make a video about your assumptions about me. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I posted a picture on my Instagram story with that little question box asking about your assumptions, and I was really thrilled at the response. Let's hear them out right here. I have my phone and I kind of like screenshotted a lot of the comments. So yeah, let's begin. First, you're outgoing. I wouldn't say I'm very outgoing, but I'm getting there. But I really enjoy time alone and, you know, away from people or just away from social interactions. Oh my god, I sound like a sociopath. But yeah, I really like spending time alone and just doing my own thing. Now that I've advanced to high school, I have definitely become more of an outgoing person thanks to my friends. So yeah, shout out to you, my friends. Thank you for making me a more sort of social person. So yeah, you're a spoiled brat. I don't know why people think that. Probably because of the fact that I'm the only child. I think that's why people assume that, and I think the stigma is that when you're an only child you get spoiled a lot. But growing up, honestly, I haven't been spoiled as much as, you know, other kids were. I was always kind of like jealous that other kids were able to get toys and I couldn't, because, you know, my parents didn't want to spoil me and they can't really afford like expensive goods. I do make my own income thanks to Instagram and thanks to you guys, thanks to YouTube. I think my materialistic side kind of shone through my Instagram. I'm trying to reduce that, actually, just reduce buying a lot of things in general and just saving up more for, I think, college and other needs in the future. So yeah, no, I'm not spoiled. A whole ENFP. I'm not an ENFP. If you don't know what an ENFP is or anything, just Google it. There's this test, I forgot what it's called, and I'm not an ENFP. On the contrary, I am an INFP. Super famous at her school. I wouldn't say that, honestly. The popular kids in my school, they're like a whole different breed and I don't really hang out with them. But I wouldn't call those kids like super popular because my school is kind of small and in one batch we have like 4 classes. That's not really a lot and we kind of know each other. You know, everyone knows each other's names. So cat rambut? Enggak, rambut aku emang natural hitam kayak gini, tapi enggak hitam-hitam juga sih sebenarnya, agak-agak coklat, tapi coklatnya coklat glep but. Someone assumed that I'm soft and that I am a cat person. Yeah, I mean, I can be soft, I guess, but a cat person? No, I'm kind of scared of cats. I mean, if they're like far away from me, I'm fine. I won't disturb them or whatever, but if they get close, I tend to freak out. You're Judas. And you're very tall. Tall? Yes, I am very tall. I am 5'1". Judas is like an Indonesian term for like the word snob. I think, yeah, people kind of assume that I'm a snob because when, I first meet people, I don't talk a lot. Just because, you know, I'm really wary of everything I say and I'm just really scared. Overall, in like social events and like gatherings with other fellow artists, Instagram influencers especially, I don't really talk much. I think that's because I tend to be one of the youngest. That's why I'm like really insecure and that kind of made me quiet. But honestly, once you know me, I'm not like that at all. I tend to be really wild. You're a pineapple on pizza kind of person. Yes, I am. Pineapple on pizza is great. Fight me. You smoke weed. That's not allowed. That's illegal. Susah banget disuruh mandi. Ya, males gitu loh, kayak males aja gitu, kayak kalau nggak ngapa-ngapain juga, misalnya ini nggak ada HP nih, gue tidur aja atau kayak ngapain gitu, kayak kalau mandi tuh males banget. You have a RBF, but really good at heart. Oh my god, there's a resting bitch face? Is that RBF? It is RBF, resting bitch face. Oh my god, there's an abbreviation for that? Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess I kind of have an RBF, but My RBF was way worse in elementary school, I guess, but now it's getting better. Seems like you're good at art and you start your morning with a cup of coffee. I'm learning. I'm really interested in, you know, art and actually pursuing it as a career, but I'm kind of iffy about it. I don't really have the skills, but I guess I'm interested in art. And no, I don't start my morning with a cup of coffee. I'm basic. I start my morning with a cup of water. Like, full-on coffee is just disgusting. Iced coffee is like my favorite type of coffee, even though that's not really coffee because the coffee to milk ratio is just whack. It's basically just milk. So I don't know if that counts. Your English accent is fake AF. A lot of people assume that I'm dating Kai, and no, I'm not dating Kai. Okay. A morning person. I wouldn't say I'm a morning person because I sleep late most of the time. So my sleeping schedule is like whack and just fucked up. So it ranges from 10 p.m. at, you know, its earliest. But I mean, that rarely ever happens because school. It ranges from 10 to like 3 or 4 in the morning when I desperately have to, you know, cram for a test the next day. But now I'm kind of changing up my studying schedule. Like, if I really have to cram for the next day, then I kind of just collapse at 12 and wake up the next day at around 3 or 4 so that I can study until 6 and go to school at around 7. You're so fashionable. Aw. I think that's an opinion, but aw, thanks. Back in middle school, I really didn't care about how I dressed. My mom kind of just chooses my clothes for me. But now I choose clothes for myself. So, yay! Character improvement. A little bit arrogant, but I think you're smart and also diligent as a student. What does so many people assume that I'm arrogant? Humans tend to be a little self-absorbed, but I wouldn't say arrogant in the sense of, oh my god, I'm better than you. Because 95% of the time, and I'm not kidding, I feel inferior to most people. That's kind of a problem. Scroll through Tumblr and we heart it all night. Incorrect, I scrolled through Pinterest. Someone assumed that I'm open-minded. The kind that enjoys deep, sometimes controversial conversations. Yes, I'm very open-minded about a lot of things, and I'm a nerd for deep and intellectually stimulating conversations. Although I'm not intellectual myself. But, you know, I like to pretend that I am. You've never had a boyfriend. Sis is living the ultimate 15-year single life. Hello, sorry for the new angle. My camera just stopped recording for some reason. You put milk before cereal. Yes, I do. I'm the weirdest person, but yes. A lot of people are gonna fight me on this, but, you know, square the fuck up, because when you pour milk before, you know, cereal, you get the perfect balance of the sogginess and the crunchiness of the cereal. You get like one side is like completely covered with milk and the other is just like flat out crunch. It's life-changing. I'm serious. Straight A's in school? No, I got a B for PE. You love singing since like 3 years old. I actually like singing since I was very little. In a very young age, I have joined a lot of competitions just because my vocal teacher kind of like told me to do so, and I joined these competitions for shits and giggles. Like, honestly speaking, even The Voice Kids was for shits and giggles. I literally didn't expect anything from that competition. I didn't expect to go through. I didn't expect to win it or anything, but everything was just for shits and giggles and for like experience, I guess. Someone assumed that I'm straight. Yeah, straight A's. Your passion in music isn't that big. Well, I can't really say if this is correct or not, but as I've matured, I'm 15, but as I've matured, I've grown to like a lot of other things and grow passionate at a lot of things as well, so it's not just music. I mean, I'm a teenager, we're all figuring out ourselves, and I'm on that, you know, figuring out path as well. I don't know what my true passion is yet, but I'm gonna find it. Watch me, guys. I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna do what I love. That's what I always strive for. So that was the last question, and that concludes this video. Thank you so much for sending in your assumptions. Thank you so much for the constructive criticism, or just, you know, flat out hate. But thank you anyways, because you guys have definitely made myself reflect a lot about my past actions and a lot of stuff. I hope you liked the video and enjoyed it as much as I did filming it. It was really fun to see all the comments and your perceptions on me based on, you know, what you see. And I guess I'll see you later in my next videos, which is coming out in about 2 weeks. Thank you. Bye bye. Hey guys! Hello people of the internet, it is Keshya Valerie. Hello people of the internet, it is Keshya Valerie. What? Hello. It is Keshya. Hello people of the internet, it is Keshya. What the f?